guess during your high school experience, what kind of gave you that opportunity to say, "Hey, I want to kind of push for a little bit more education and go to the next step"? Like, what did you notice from your peers, or what did you not notice from your peers that maybe gave you that, say, the extra passion to kind of go further?
Yeah. So I had my high school experience in two places. I spent my freshman and sophomore year in Louisiana, and then when we moved back here, then my junior and senior year were here in Nashville. And I graduated from McGavick. So yeah. But so when I was in Louisiana, that was a great experience down there, just socially. It was a lot of fun, a bit of a change because they wore uniforms and all that stuff. So anyway, I got into ROTC while I was there, Air Force Junior ROTC, and that was like a big thing down there. I also was on the dance team and stuff, because I was already doing that from in Nashville and then wanted to continue. I was in band prior to moving down there, but all they had was marching band, so I was like, no, I'm not doing marching band. We can get to this dancing, but yeah, just being around my friends there, I was always pretty smart though, so I had a lot of honors classes, and people really kind of looked to me to help a little bit with homework and all that stuff. I excelled academically. When I got back to Nashville and went to McGavick, I wanted to go to McGavick because my friends from my previous time here, because we lived in Nashville first and then moved to Louisiana. So I wanted to reconnect with those friends, and be back around them. So in my way to do that was because McGavick had ROTC, Air Force ROTC. So I was able to go back there, and get into ROTC. It wasn't as big of a thing here, though. People weren't excited about ROTC here like they were down in Louisiana. I mean, like down in Louisiana, we were like so excited to run our little drills and our formations, and just do all this type of stuff. But I was in honors classes here in McGavick and stuff too, and my friends around me really just pushed me to kind of be that because they knew that I was smart and they're like, yeah, go and get in those honors classes and do what you need to do. So I just, I don't know. I guess too, my parents, they always encouraged me, and just pushed me in the right direction academically, So it for me it was like a given, but I really didn't know where I wanted to go, when I decided to go to college. I'll tell you, and a lot of people say this about Fisk, but Fisk really did choose me because I had no idea really about Fisk, and I was living here in Nashville,
Oh,
and I'm
really?
like, yeah, no idea. I had no clue about the Fisk Jubilee Singers, anything. I actually, when I was thinking about college, I was thinking about Spelman, So when I had a classmate who was in the honors English class with me, and she brought me an application from Fisk from her church. And she was like, hey, you need to apply to this school. And I was like, okay, I don't know nothing about this school, but okay. But I looked it up, and that's when I was like, oh, like this really is a great school, And so that's how, my segue into Fisk came, but they also offered me an academic scholarship, and I was like $10,000 short, and that academic scholarship was $10,000, and I
Oh,
was
wow.
like, oh, this seals the deal for me. I'm going to Fisk. I did get accepted to Spelman, but they didn't want to give me no money. They just
Yeah.
wanted me to take out loans, and I was like, oh, I can't do all that. So,
Yeah, no, I feel you.
but just I don't know, my friends, my parents, my family, everybody always just pushed me to continue to strive, academically. That was my strong point. I did dabble in cosmetology and all that stuff too, when I was at McGavick, but I've just been I've just been academically, advanced, I'll say. And so for me, it was a given to go to college.